Hey there, crazy kids. I am the Good Old Gamer, and we're back to playing more Mass Effect 3. Hooray, we've finally made it on the Normandy. Now that means we get to go explore the Normandy and talk to people, because that's always fun. So this is the war room. And this will show war assets, people, weapons, armies, fleets that we accumulate over the course of the game. This will help us kind of gauge how ready we are for the final battles and such. If we keep doing missions and gathering resources, we should be able to get it up all the way up here. I've been told that we can max this out even without going into multiplayer, but of course multiplayer will help boost that as well. Whatever you do in multiplayer, I guess, transfers over to single player, so that's cool. This is the war map. You get to see the various places, and this is the readiness rating is 50%. We kind of need to be getting it to 100%. So everybody's good to go, but that'll be a while. And we'll see it rise up the more that we complete missions. This used to be Morden's Tech Lab back in the previous game, but now it's just a conference room thingy.
I can't believe the council won't help. Come on, Sarah. If Thestia was lost and Earth hadn't been touched yet, you can be damn sure we'd be guarding our own borders.
Ready.
Commander, the Alliance has found a new Cerberus Lab on Sanctum. Admiral Hackett would like you to investigate.
Sweet. Side quest. What do you have to say?
Commander, come to check on your new recruit?
Just wanted to see how you were doing.
Still trying to get my bearings. When I was working on the Normandy's upgrades, I left at the end of the day. I didn't even have a toothbrush or a change of clothing until I made some emergency purchases on the Citadel.
Next time you need something, just ask. We're all in this together.
Oh, it's no trouble, Commander. I'm sure you have larger concerns.
We can put in a requisition order.
My toothbrush is a Cision Pro Mark IV. It uses tiny Mass Effect fields to break up plaque and massage the gums. It costs 6,000 credits.
Okay, yeah. You're on your own with that.
In any event, I appreciate you giving me the chance to stay. Was there anything else?
I'm surprised you're worrying about a toothbrush. We've got bigger problems right now.
Oh, believe me. Seeing the Reapers on Earth was terrifying. But I won't help anybody by bursting into tears here in the CIC, will I? Being here on the Normandy helps. If anyone in the galaxy can stop the Reapers, it's you. And if flagging your messages and managing strategic intel helps you in any way, then it's worth it.
You worked in Alliance R&D?
Yes. You'd think quantum entanglement would make communication easy, but imagine incorporating multiple incoming sources and then networking them with extrapolations of time-lag data to construct a coherent situation GUI. It's an exciting challenge. For me, anyway.
Where are you from originally?
A colony in the Terminus systems, actually. Though I studied on Earth, at Oxford. My parents were from London. They loved Earth, but they wanted the freedom a colony life could offer. Even if that freedom has its share of danger. If I recall correctly, you grew up on Mindwar.
Given what happened to Earth, I don't think we can count on anywhere being safe right now.
Quite true, Commander.
How'd you end up in the military anyway?
My family didn't have money for university. When the Alliance saw my aptitude scores, they offered me a full scholarship. I served my required years after graduation and decided to stay. I really like the challenges of the lab. Although, I'm sure I'll grow to love frontline service as well.
Carry on, Specialist.
I like her. Her name's Samantha. So she's awesome. Anybody named Sam is awesome, like I said. This is our private terminal where we get all kinds of messages. Priority mission, Eden Prime. This is for the From Ashes DLC mission, which we will be doing later. Probably gonna do a few main missions before we get to this one. I think this is considered a main mission too, even though it's extra. From Alliance Command. Commander, Cerberus has attacked Eden Prime and is now occupying the colony. Alliance forces are stretched too thin right now to attempt to liberate the colony, but we've been doing what we can to covertly aid the local resistance. In the process, we've learned that Cerberus has uncovered a major Prothean artifact. We don't know what it is, but it appears to be the reason for the attack on the colony. We need you to infiltrate the colony and recover the artifact. Glyph. Dear Commander Shepard, some of the data you've found allowed me to research an upgrade for you. Simply access the terminal in Dr. Tassoni's office at your convenience, and you may choose how and when to implement it. Have a pleasant day. Glyph. Oh, that's nice. Welcome back gift from Edie. While we were at dry dock, Joker suggested that a small welcoming gift would be appropriate to have on hand should you be reinstated as commanding officer. As the ship does not have the capacity to accommodate the dancers he suggested, I chose something from the official Systems Alliance catalog. Soldiers who have held an N7 designation for 5 years or more are entitled to a commemorable hooded jacket for wear on off-duty hours. You will find it among the selection of casual clothing in your cabin. Edie. Well, that's nice. We probably won't wear it because it doesn't look too terribly great, but we'll see. Alliance News Network information partners, blah 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 blah. Citadel, where is the Quarian fleet? Latest intelligence shows that the Reapers are taking system after system at a feverish pace. Members of all races are fleeing their stations, colonies, and in some cases their home worlds. This kind of forced exodus might seem especially familiar to the nomadic Quarians, who were pushed off their homeworld by the synthetic Geth centuries ago. But as the galaxy pushes back against the Reapers, the Quarians are conspicuously absent. Turian and Alliance spokespeople cannot provide the fleet's current location. They say they have other concerns at the moment. Whatever the Quarians are up to, they want it kept secret from the Council. After a refueling stop at Ilium, the fleet left no stated designation. Or destination, whatever. And there are also reports of a galaxy-wide call for all young adult Quarians to abandon their pilgrimages to rejoin the fleet. Greedy and short-sighted powers will always try to gain the upper hand in times of galactic crisis. We can only hope that whatever the Quarians are planning does not interfere with the only thing that should matter, stopping the Reapers. I'm just going to go ahead and take a wild guess here that the Quarians are trying to take back their homeworld from the Geth, which is a really, really stupid idea, and I'm pretty sure I had Shepard tell them not to do that in Mass Effect 2, but whatever. And they also picked a really crappy time to do it too, right when the Reapers are here, but... N7 weaponry. Commander Shepard, your VI Edie put in a request to me for a handful of N7 grade weapons. Happy to oblige. I led the engineers who retrofitted the Normandy when it was turned over to the Alliance. Edie kept me company when we were overhauling the Normandy's interior. She's a beautiful ship, Commander. I'll miss working on her. I left the guns in your weapons locker. Best of luck. Yeah, those weapons are pretty crap. Anyway, at least the ones I've seen. K9? I get it. K9. K-E-I-9. K9. Subject, my dog. Commander Shepard, I was a contractor working on the Normandy's haptic interface when it was in dry dock. Your VI Edie emailed me to let me know I left my dog mech on board. I'm all the way out in Terra Nova now and would hate for you to go a million clicks out of your way to drop off my dog. Please just take care of her. She likes exploring, sniffing chemical trails, and 750-volt outlets. Thank you, and sorry for the trouble. I promise she won't be too much of a headache. Andrea Brown. Oh, that's cool. We get a mech, dog mech or whatever. All Alliance military personnel, this is a galaxy-wide alert for human territories. Fleet Admiral Hackett has declared that the condition Saber 1 Enemy presence confirmed in Sol System. Earth under Reaper attack. All Alliance military personnel are directed to evacuate Sol System at first available opportunity. Do not attempt Earth approach. Heavy enemy resistance reported. Repeat, do not attempt Earth approach. Further instructions to follow on coded channel Crimson Tacet. Earth-based Alliance personnel unable to evacuate are directed to commence any and all necessary countermeasures. All remaining Alliance personnel outside Sol Theater are directed to muster at pre-appointed staging areas and commence offensive combat operations at first available opportunity. In absence of further instruction, independent action is authorized. Reinstated from Stephen Hackett. Commander Shepard, this letter formally acknowledges your reinstatement into the Alliance Navy per Admiral David Anderson's recent verbal communication. Under emergency war powers, blah blah blah, you are hereby authorized to assume command of the Normandy SR-2. You are directed to begin interdiction operations against any and all enemies posing a threat to Earth, its colonies, and its allies. Furthermore, you are granted diplomatic authority to establish treaties with non-human races as required to support your mission. Sincerely, Admiral Stephen Hackett. That's cool. Special Ops, Stephen Hackett. Shepard, Alliance forces are stretched thin across the galaxy. We need your specific talents for a series of ops. These missions will open doors for the Alliance in places we can't touch through conventional means. We'll deploy operatives to hold point after you've completed your objectives. I need you to head to a Cerberus Lab on the planet Sanctum. I'll brief you when you're inbound. Hackett. That's cool. Lots of messages, and then these are just the little tutorial videos similar to what we had in Mass Effect 2. I'm just going to play them just to play them, but don't really need them, but anyway.
For increased tactical control, bring up the power menu. This pauses the action, giving you time to evaluate the battlefield, target new enemies, and select a power. To use a power to attack an opponent, target the enemy before pausing the game, then highlight and select the power. The power will fire at the targeted enemy as you return to action. For maximum tactical effectiveness, use squad mate powers in combination with your own, hitting enemies with up to 3 powers at once.
Well, that was interesting.
After using a power, you must wait for it to recharge before using it again. This is called the cooldown period. When a power is in cooldown, its icon is gray. A red icon indicates that the power cannot affect the current target. Some offensive powers are guided and can be aimed to hit enemies over cover and around corners. There are other useful tools on the power menu. To use powers in real time, drag and drop them to quick-fire keys in the power menu. If you have enough metagel, select First Aid to revive a squad mate and to recover a portion of Shepard's health. You can also activate ammunition powers, like cryo ammo and incendiary ammo, to upgrade your weapon.
Lovely. Last one.
Issue orders to your squad mates by using the following keystrokes. Press Q or E to order a squad mate to attack, move to cover, or take a position. To order a squad mate to attack with a power, press Q or E while targeting an enemy. Z issues an order to both squad mates to open fire on the targeted enemy. And pressing C rallies the team to your position.
Alrighty then, those were all the videos. Yay! Alright, before we go do anything else, actually, I think the only other person we can talk to up here is Joker, so let's talk to him. And then we'll go to the captain's cabin and change our outfit for the funsies.
Hey, Commander. You know, I had my doubts about the Council. But after years of ignoring your warnings, they're finally willing to step up and tell you they just can't help.
They're doing everything they can.
Did they at least validate our parking? Well, let me know if you want me to get them on the channel and then hang up on them. You know, for old time's sake. Commander?
That was pretty interesting. As you recall, you could hang up on them in Mass Effect 1 when they call about mission reports after every main mission you completed. So that was a nice little reference back to that. Captain's cabin. Here's another private terminal. In this one, for some reason, we can't do it on the other one in the CIC, but in this one we can change the squad around. I think because of the DLC that we have, we can give them different appearances. The weird thing is they don't keep these appearances here on the ship. It's just when they're out on a mission. They get quite a few options. This looks like Liara has 4 different outfits she could be wearing. Kinda like that one. But I think I'm gonna keep her in that outfit. I like her white and blue. It suits her pretty well. That's kinda cool. Ooh, camo and a little sight thing there. That's awesome. I think we'll go with that for you. Alright, hey, we don't get our space hamster. Lame. Good to know the toilet still works. That's a bonus. Okay, I bought a lot of fish in Mass Effect 2 and none of them are here. Lovely, I'll have to waste more money on more fish. I wonder if old specialist trainer Samantha would feed them if I got more fish, like Kelly used to. Who's walking around? I hear footsteps. Why do I hear footsteps? Apparently we have a ghost in the cabin somewhere. That was weird. Anyways, yeah, casual outfits. We have that one. We have a dress uniform, which I actually don't mind. We have that stupid outfit. I don't know why this outfit is in this. It's ridiculous. We have another soldier outfit. I think the other one was a regular soldier outfit, and this is supposed to designate the commander's special soldier outfit. Then we have the hoodie that Edie found for us. It's downloadable content for the collector's edition. And we have the leather jacket, t-shirt, and jeans, which I think is going to be the outfit we're going to use because it just looks awesome. Who wouldn't want to wear this outfit, right? It's too bad that the female Shepard's version of this particular outfit isn't this. It's a formal dress. Kind of like the dress that we had in Mass Effect 2 for Sarah Shepard. The formal one that Kasumi gave her, it looks very similar to that in this, which is rather unfortunate because I'd rather have the leather jacket look, but anyways. Armor. We only have the regular customizable armor. I'm not going to wear a helmet. Helmets are ridiculous. Sometime I might get a visor if I'm lucky, but not going to wear a helmet unless we're on a mission that requires it. Chest, let's see. That gives 10%. That makes shield regen faster by 10%. We'll go with that for now. Arms, melee damage plus 10 or health plus 10. Because we're an infiltrator and we can cloak, we can make use of melee attacks while cloaked. So this might actually come in handy. And I don't have anything for the legs. Material I'm not going to worry about. Pattern, not going to worry about. Let's go with the blue. I think like that. I think when we cloak, the animation is either bluish or whitish, the little outliney things. So I want to try and get a look for the armor that reflects that. And then tint 2, we will go with a green for these little circle thingies here, to match his eyes. Just because that's kind of cool. I'm going to keep the pattern color, the red, for the N7 designation thing along the arm. And then lights, we can actually change the color of the lights, which is kind of cool. I think I'll stick with the red for now. That's probably the fastest that I've ever customized Shepard's armor, at least male Shepard. I used to customize and change his armor around all the time. That was one of the trademarks of the original Let's Play for Mass Effect 2, is what I'd do for that. I don't mind. That looks alright for now. I can always change it later, and I probably will. This outfit is so awesome. I really do like it. I kind of wish this was a special collector's edition outfit instead of the hoodie, because hoodie's not that great. I think if the hoodie would have had the black jeans like this outfit does, then it would look better, but it has those stupid soldier pants. Anyways, crew deck, because we've already been to the CIC. We will go talk with the rest of the crew. I think here on the crew deck is Liara's office, where Glyph gave us that message about having an upgrade to check out. So here's a memorial wall. Names of various people who have died over the course of the 3 games. Jenkins' name is on there. Caden's name is on there. I think Presley has his name on there. Yep, Charles Presley. Those are the 3 names that I recognize anyway. Random crew in here. An interesting thing to note this time around, unlike in the previous games, once we start getting some crew around here, some regular squad mates, they actually move around after missions. You won't find them in the same place every time, so it's kind of neat. It makes the ship seem more alive. Everybody moves around every now and then. I kind of like it. Destiny Ascension, that's the ship we saved in Mass Effect 1 that had the Council on it. In case you didn't know, we have the original Council members here in Mass Effect 3. If you didn't save the Council would still be here in Mass Effect 3, it's just that they would be different. It would be a different Turian, a different Asari, a different Solarian. And it's kind of cool in a way because the replacement Council all have like a faded outfit on, like a grayish or blackish sort of outfit compared to the original Council that we have on ours. It's kind of neat in that respect. This is Liara's office.
Commander Shepard, it's a pleasure to see you again.
You're the drone from the Shadow Broker's ship.
Dr. Tassoni now refers to me as Glyph instead of Info Drone, 95% of the time. If you have a moment, I'd like to draw your attention to a terminal in her office. It analyzes information packages. If you find any useful data, I can research upgrades for you.
And what should I be looking for?
I'll inform you if you found relevant data. When you do, return to this terminal for your choices. In the meantime, Dr. Tassoni would like to speak with you. Have a pleasant day.
Lovely. Let's check out the upgrades before we talk to Liara.
Go too well, huh?
It was less than ideal.
I'm shocked.
At least the Council can't deny the Reapers exist. But I'm not sure how much comfort that is while they bicker over which portion of the galaxy to save.
Wow. Becoming the big info brokers turned you into a real cynic, Liara. I like it.
I'm flattered, I think.
Huh. Hey, we got an upgrade. Lovely. So we get to make a choice, either ammo capacity or shields. And we'll find other bits of intel that changes these options as time goes on. Use mod kit to upgrade your thermal clip capacity. Use mod kit to